So I don't know how many takes this video has been by now, but I wanted to talk about lifting. I started lifting last December. It was more, I would say, lightweight training, which has basically turned into heavy lifting around, I think I started around April or May, and has kind of transformed my life, if you will. I enjoy it a lot. I enjoy the routine of it. It's, I don't know, it's something that's definitely helped, I guess, you'd say my mental state about losing weight. Because for a while, I would say during the months last year, about 6, that I was in a plateau. I was kind of down about it and really wanted to change things. I don't think I would have saw myself being a weightlifter, but I mean, it's been great with some minor setbacks that I've had. Yeah, so I'm not sure where to begin. Basically, I think squats were the first thing that I focused on. They're a compound lift, which works out a lot of different muscles. So I think they're pretty good as a starter exercise. I still kind of use, I guess you call them bench squats, where I pull the bench up and when I go down, I tap the bench and then go back up. For me, it's more of a safety mechanism because I don't have a spotter and I have a bad left knee. But it also ensures for me that I'm going deep enough into my squat. And so yeah, so that was what I started with, and then I went to deadlifts, which required a bit more work. I found that stiff-legged deadlifts were really bad for my knee. I started having tons of pain with that, so I stopped. And now I'm having a little bit difficulty with the next deadlift that I started doing, which was sumo deadlifts. But it's possible that I'm either doing them too often or my form's not correct. So I'll have to figure out that with this upcoming year. But for now, I'm taking off from that. Things I would recommend if you plan on starting to lift for the people that I might send this video if they ask, basically is to start out slow and don't worry about looking dumb. I mean, everyone has to start somewhere, and believe me, I have whipped my phone out enough times and watched form videos while I was doing something, plenty of times. So yeah, and I think at some point, even if you're feeling kind of I don't know, not experienced enough, people start recognizing you and they're like, oh yeah, so it doesn't make you as self-conscious, I think. I like knowing people. When I say knowing, like, I recognize their face and what they like to do, basically. I know it, so. Yeah. I think I started out with a lot of the weight machines that they had in there. So they have like a thing where you can sit and do, it's kind of like a shoulder press. They also have an overhead press, which I like as well. I don't do that really anymore because I use the bar and do overhead presses on there, kind of standing overhead press, which I enjoy. Though lately, obviously, the last time or two, I've been sitting down and doing the overhead press because I don't want to hurt my leg any more than it's hurt. So yeah, basically, the thing about lifting is, well, at least I'm going to say this in my opinion, is to be dynamic. While I think it's good to have a routine, like as in like set days that you go to the gym, especially when you're trying to figure out what food program that you want to do, because lifting requires lots of food. Basically, yeah, you want to be dynamic and kind of just move about. And with like my current injury, it's all going to be upper body stuff that I do for the next few weeks, maybe even 3 weeks, depending on how my leg's doing. And I'm going to have to start in really slow, which is going to be like nerve-wracking, because I had finally got my squats back up to where they were before I injured my back several months ago, and now I have this knee injury, so I'm going to have to slowly bring it back in, and it's going to be excruciating. I'm not going to enjoy this. So, yeah, but other than that, I don't know. It's been really great for loose skin, if you will. I don't know if I showed you. I have to see if I can get it to show, because now I've done it enough times. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. So I still have some, obviously, but it's filling in, I guess, my arms. So yeah, that's that. And I can put a few pictures in here, I guess, kind of like progress, if you will. And actually, I can link, that'll be better. I can link pictures over the last year and a half. I'm a little imager, album. Yes, album. Little imager album. And I guess I'll leave it here. There's probably specific questions I can answer about how I started certain lifts and what I looked at and all that kind of stuff. But that would have to be separate videos, so because this one's already quite long. Anyway, yes, I guess that's it. I should probably get to bed. It's late. And happy holidays.